are angels really good and demons really bad? This is what I'm gonna be answering today as someone who works with both. Let's get into it. Hey there my fellow spooky seekers, welcome to another episode of Witchcraft Wednesdays. My name is Sissy or Mia, depending on which alter ego decides to show up. Try to guess which ones it is today. And I'm a witch, psychic, medium, clairvoyant, clairaudient. Basically a jack of all trades when it comes to the paranormal. Like, who needs a Ghostbuster when you got me? Right. Every Wednesday we sit down and we talk about anything witchcraft related. Either we're reacting to witch talk, or I'm answering all your questions regarding witchcraft, deity work, tarot cards, spirituality, and all that stuff. But we also have Paranormal Tuesdays, where I'm reacting to paranormal investigations, and Spellwork Sundays, where we dive deeper into spellwork. Usually it's witch talk because it's fucked up. So if you have any questions or any suggestions for any of that, then make sure you drop it either down below or on the Google Forms that I've made, because I am answering every single one in a video form like that. But if you don't want to wait until the video is up, I am going live every Tuesday at 8 PM GMT, so make sure you subscribe and hit that bell icon so you won't miss either the lives or the new content. Now, this video is the last one of 𝐸𝐴𝑁𝑥 1313 suggestions, well, questions. I'm calling you Stas. I know I've been saying that to every video, but please, please forgive me. And they're asking if demons are really bad and angels are really good. So let's do a bit of a first history lesson, but we're doing it fun, because after saying 𝐵𝐴𝐺 dark history, I'm giving you the tea. Alright? Let's go. Now, at least when it comes to angels, we have 9, not stages, but species of angels. We have angels, well, levels, okay? We have angels, which is the lowest level, archangels, principalities, virtues, powers, dominions, thrones, is it cherubim, and seraphim. Seraphim being the highest and the scariest of all. And there is a reason why always in the Bible, when there is angels coming about, they tell you, do not be scared. There is a reason why they say, do not be scared, because angels were created, those things were created before man, right? So there were different type of creatures. They were not created as God. Okay, as like, they say like we were created by God's image, but they don't mean physical. God's image as to how we think, as to how, you know, the gifts that we have. Clairvoyance, clairaudience, it's God's gift. God's gift. When it comes to Christianity, at least, I was born and raised a Christian. I was baptized when I was child, like not even a child, I was not even one. Couldn't even talk to say no. Anyway, so everything that I will be talking about angels and demons comes from my Christian background and the Christian research that I have done even before I became a witch and stuff, because that's something I was very, 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 very interested in, and people were calling me a Satanist in school just because I was questioning Christianity, even though I knew everything about it, and none of them did. Whatever. Now, like I mentioned, angels and all that stuff were created before God created Adam and Eve. Well, Adam and Lilith, according to, is it Babylonian tradition, religion thingy, and that's the Lilith I work with. I know it's not Christian based, but that's the type of Lilith I work with. And side notes, I know there's lots of debate whether Lilith is closed or not, and she's not. And I can talk more about it in another episode if you want me to, because if I start about Lilith, I will not stop. So, end of side note. So, he didn't have a specific clay as to which he made the angels, seraphims, whatever. Angels and archangels, they were created with specific purposes in mind, and that is to keep the order of the universe, of the world. Okay, so they're supposed to keep everything in order, so they don't care how they look like, they just care that everything is just going according to plan, and that's it. Meaning, because they were created before man, they don't have emotions. They don't know what it's like to experience joy, grief. And that's why angel magic is the most tricky one to do. The trickiest one to do, because exactly, they don't know what it feels like. You say you want your ex back, for example, right? It's like, I just want my ex back. And you work with Archangel Michael because I work with Archangel Michael. And you say that to Archangel Michael, it's like, okay? You don't know how they're gonna bring it about. They kind of like, you run over their wife, you know? And now he's coming back because he wants to fucking sue you and send you to jail. It's like, well, he came back, didn't he? That's why that's why you have to be very, 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 very clear, with no chance of anything getting misinterpreted when it comes to angel magic. And that is why I have been working with Archangel Michael for almost a year now. Almost a year, and I have not dabbled into angel magic. So, angels are neither bad nor good, because they don't understand the concept of good or bad like us humans do, because they don't have emotions to differentiate good or bad. Now, according again to Babylonian religion, Lilith was the first wife of Adam. But she's a bad fucking bitch, and she was like, well, I don't want to be like under you all the time, I want to be on top and ride you. And Adam was like, small dick energy, I guess. I was like, no. So she was like, well, fuck you then. And that's when it happened. Now, I'm gonna make it very long story short. Now, because of that, she was exiled from Eden. But, spoiler alert, Samael was an angel. And he was in love with Lilith. And it is said that it was him. Some sources say it's Lucifer, but other sources say it's Samael that was the first fallen angel, right? And she got so hurt. He got so hurt that she was exiled, and he fell with her, and they started reproducing. But because God wanted to punish her, he was like, so I'm gonna kill 100 of your children? Yeah, 100 of your demon babies. So God sent angels to do that. Archangel Michael, I think, was one of them, because he's arch nemesis with Samael. Now and then Lucifer and other angels fell. Just we have the story of Lucifer because he was God's favorite, the light bringer. And because of that, demons / angels now have feelings, because they were created by Lilith, who was human, living in the Garden of Eden, and was gifted with feelings. And as Samael and the other angels fell, they started having feelings. So feelings can be everything: love, hate, despise, I don't know, feelings. I cannot describe feelings. I cannot, let's get that checked out. But again, that makes them neither bad or good, because are we humans bad or good? No one can truly say, yeah, there are fucking humans are terrible, terrible. But there are humans that are absolute good. It's the same with demons, because they have feelings. They understand what it's like going through a heartbreak. They understand what it's like grieving or being happy. They celebrate with you. They grieve with you. Angels cannot do that. Think of them as psychopaths who do not understand feelings. They cannot reproduce the feeling. They cannot. I always say there are bad demons and there are good demons. Angels, like I said, they can neither be good or bad because they can't be either of them. They just need to hold the order. The same thing with deities. There can be good deities and bad deities. It all depends on one, how you see them. How you see them and what they are, because obviously there are bad stuff out there. Have you seen the Hellfire thingy? Oh gods. Anyway. And that's why usually when it comes to matters of the heart, either that's love or hate, I will invoke demons for both of them, because they understand what the feeling is. And no, just because you do a spell with a demon, that does not mean you sell your fucking soul to them. They don't give a rat's ass about your mortal fucking soul. They have better things to eat. For example, Lilith. I'm working with Lilith, 𝐶𝐸𝐵, and Sabnok. To all of you who don't know, well, you've heard of Lilith and 𝐶𝐸𝐵. Sabnok afflicts men for many days with wounds of maggots, rot. Yeah, and 𝐶𝐸𝐵 destroys the happiness of married couples. Why is it the beauty of virgins reveals the future? You know, yeah, they seem bad. Are they bad? No. Can they be bad? Yeah. They are good until they have to be bad. Meaning, they are good to you until you fuck them over. Again and again and again. Doesn't that sound familiar? Wouldn't a person, a human being, do that? You're good to someone, and they fuck you over, and you're good again, and they fuck you over again, and you're still being good, and they fuck you over again, and you're like, well, shut the fuck up, fuck off, until you snap. Some people, like I said, they're too good, and they won't do that. But most of us, we will snap. So, are demons bad? Just because they rule hell? Or just because they destroy the beauty of virgins? Which, don't let me get started on Asmodeus's story and fucking Solomon and don't get me started on that shit. I can go into a whole episode about it if you want me to. But they're not bad. Their entities are demonic entities that are bad, but like the main demons, let's say that 72 demons, not bad. They're not bad. They're bad when they need to. And because of Christianity, at least, they, you know, they have demonized them because they're like, there's only one true God, and we have to make everything evil, so we just, yeah. You know? So, the question lies to you. Are demons bad? Are angels good? Or have you been trained to think that without putting the research and getting fed everything the church gives you? Which one is it? Because I have talked with Lilith about it. And I was saying earlier, Babylonian. It was like the Babylonian thingy. It's Mesopotamian, like Jewish type of stuff. But I will put the sources down below. I think on the Jewish history, like Lilith was someone who would kill male babies, and that's why they were stamping them with something. I don't remember exactly, and that's when the whole of circumcision came in. Correct me if I'm wrong. I haven't gone into the Jewish history because it's not my part, and that's why many people say it's closed, because it has parts in the Jewish history as well, but it's not part of one history. That's the thing, and that's why it can't make her closed. Does that make sense? So it's not just part of one religion, so that's why you cannot contain her to one religion. There is sources in different other religions about her. Make sense? So she cannot be closed. I said what I said. Right. I have been recording for almost half an hour now. And I don't know if I went into a whole tangent. I can get distracted with all the information that is coming to the top of my head, and I didn't have a script. Usually on the manifestation channel, I have a script because I am going on a tangent, but I don't have scripts for these episodes. Like, well, for this channel, I don't have scripts. So if there was something you didn't quite understand, then please comment it down below. I will answer you with a video format So make sure you subscribe and hit the bell icon so you won't miss it. But other than that, do not be stupid. Bye.